Morning everyone. So I just wanted to let you know what I'm up to in the studio today. So I've been doing a lot of throwing on the wheel. I'll just flip you around to show you. Yeah, so I've been making some teas. These are going to be tea strainers and lots of mugs. And I've just been experimenting with different forms. So this is a more like barrel form, and then also in the back, maybe I can show you if I take one of these out. One-handed is not the one. So yeah, if I take this out, I'm making more of these kind of wobbly ones. So yeah, and let me just focus a bit. But yeah, I'm just going to attach handles and just see which ones work the best. Yeah, so I've got those. And today I'm going to be carving lots of houses. So my mission to make a little village. So these have all been these houses that are like basically boxes. So the roof comes off, and I've hollowed that out already. And what I'm going to do today is do the carvings on the outside so they look a bit more house-like. So this is what we're going for. And these are for burning incense or putting in tea lights or burning oils. So yeah, I'll get on with that and I'll show you what they look like afterwards.
A few moments later. Day 2.
Hey guys, so I'm just going to be doing some trimming on the wheel today. I was going to make mugs, but I think I'm going to make these into beakers, and I will make some more mugs, but maybe in the future when I've thought about what handle I want to add. But yeah, these I think will be beakers. I'll show you. I've got a little selection. So these, I was going to make these into mugs, but they're actually, because of the kind of irregular surface, actually really nice to hold in the hand. So I thought these would be good like just normal beakers. And then also these will be beakers as well. I quite like this barrel shape. I'm also going to try to make bigger ones of these and make them into steins for beers. And I'm also doing these, I'll show you. I'm going to trim up these tea strainers, which I'll poke some holes in, and they're going to sit in a mug. Yeah, so I'm going to trim those up as well. And I've got a load of these like kind of small little Unomi testers that I'm going to test applying porcelain slip. So when I do that, I'll show you guys. Yeah, so I'm going to get on and do all these.
2 hours later.
Hey, so I've just trimmed up the tea strainers and I'll show you how they look, and I'm going to poke some holes in. So I have, there it is, this little, I don't know, driller screw thing to make holes. So I'll just show you me doing that. Maybe I can, oh, nearly fell off the table. Oh god, it's so cold in the UK. Is everyone feeling the cold? Can't wait till I get a studio and can fire the kiln to warm the place up. Anyway, so yeah, so here it is. I'll just pop it there. Yeah, so this is a tea strainer. So how I throw it on the wheel, yeah, so I throw it this way, and I throw basically like a cup, and then I just fan out the outside, so it will sit on cup. This one's not trimmed up, but it should sit on, yeah, a cup, and then you can brew your loose leaf. So yeah, I'm gonna drill some holes in now. So what I used to do before was just use kind of a needle, but I saw someone using one of these yeah, like drilling tools, so I'm gonna have a go with this because I think it'll be a bit easier to, yeah, make some holes. I'm not gonna actually, I haven't thought about the design I'm gonna use, but I think I want to make these a bit more like random, so just to see if it works, and then once I'm happy with it I can like think of some like really nice patterns to drill in. So I'm gonna get on with that.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Oh my god, I just broke it. Amazing. Cool. Right. Alright, second one. Let's try.
Tomorrow.
Hey, I'll just show you what I've been trimming. Oh my god, it's so cold. I'll show you. Yeah, I quite like these beakers. These are like more barrel beakers. I've just done a little concave at the bottom. But yeah, I really like the shape. So I think I'll make some and attach handles for mugs. And I've also, okay, so these are the wobbly wobble Unomis. So these are just like big beakers really for drinking out of. But I quite like how fat this one is. And they're quite nice to hold because you can just easily put your fingers in the kind of, what is that, like a kind of a wave undulation. And also, oof. These are little testers actually, kind of just little teacups, you know me. I'm going to test porcelain slip on these, which I'll show you guys when I do that later. But yeah, I just got a load of those, and I'm still trimming these ones in black clay, so they're kind of a similar, you know me, kind of shape. But yeah, I'll trim those now and then do the porcelain. Okay, in a bit. Hey, so I am doing the slip now. So I made a load of these testers.
I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Bloody hell, Siri.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so I made those testers. I'll show you. So I have in the black clay, just little teacups. So just little Unomis, and then also in the red clay. So I'm just going to apply some porcelain slip to these. I want to do like different kind of effects. So because porcelain is kind of see-through, depending on how thin or thickly you apply it, can give different effects. So I wanted to see how it looked like on the red and the black clay I have. So I think I'm just going to do the red ones first because these ones are quite dry. So you don't want your clay to dry out too much when you're applying the slip. And what am I going to use? So I have these Hakame brushes. So these kind of very cheap brushes, but they hold a lot. So I think they'll be quite good actually for this. And yeah, I should have organised this before. I have some paintbrushes as well, which I think I might do some testers with. So just some kind of normal paintbrushes. Oh. So here, and then yeah, I also have a fan brush which I also wanted to use. And then I wanted to kind of, oh, what is that? Yeah, I was also thinking of putting slip on and then scratching it off. So I just have these like funny little like wire toothbrushes, which I'm gonna have a go at using. And I've also got this kind of like wire thing to scratch off. So yeah, I'm gonna have a go at those. Yeah, so these are wire, brass and nylon. So I'm gonna do the wire and the brass. Let's see how that works. Oof. Oof. Oh god, I hope you guys are all well. It's getting so cold recently. I'm kind of dying in this garage, but we're hoping to be able to set up our studio soon. Yeah, but it will be a few weeks before we know any more about that. But yeah, until then, the garage is perfect. Okay, so let's see. Oh god, sorry, very cold. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna try out a few different things, I think. different designs I've done with the porcelain slip. So these are kind of like a feathered design. This is more of a moving the brush up and down to get more of a zigzag, and then this is more like voluptuous kind of curves, brush strokes, and then I've tried to layer this one up, so hopefully it will give different effects with the thickness of the porcelain. And then this one is just a thick layer which I'll come and scratch off. I'll probably just let that dry out and do that tomorrow. And then with the black layer I've kind of mimicked, so this is the more swirly design. And then for the more feathered brush strokes I kind of wanted to layer up the slip so it'd be thicker and thinner in areas. And then this is, I quite like this one, so I just tried to do one brush stroke going all the way around, which is kind of similar to this one. Yeah, and then this one again is a very thick layer. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they fire. So what I'm going to do is just fire these and probably do a clear glaze, or even leave them unglazed on the outside. But yeah. And then I also was meant to do, so I have all of these testers to number with underglaze, which I was going to do today, but it's dinner time, so we'll save that dreamy job for tomorrow. And yeah, so these are just the cups I've been doing, which I really like this barrel design, so I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, see what I'm up to then.
Tomorrow for sure.
I'm moving inside now because it's a bit cold in the garage, just to paint my testers, so I'll show you. So I have all of these little testers. I threw them off the hump. I have a video which I can link to where I threw these, but I'm just painting them with black underglaze, so I know which tester is which, so I'm just numbering them at the bottom. I just like to do it with underglaze. You can also score or yeah, score into the clay as well, or stamp if you have like number stamps, but yeah, I find this is the easiest way. So I'm going to do all these, and I'll check in you once I've done that.
Day 4.
Morning guys, excuse the wet hair. I really should not be in this cold with wet hair, but I just wanted to show you the those little You Know Me testers I was making for adding porcelain slip, like different decorations and stuff. So I'll show you that now. So these have dried out, so I can show you. So this one I did kind of this swirly, you can see like this swirly brush strokes. This one is over black clay. And then I did more of the like this kind of feathered brush strokes going up the sides, so it's thicker at the bottom and then fans out at the top. Oh yeah, this one I just did a kind of zigzag brush stroke, and I did different layers. So at the top is one layer of slip, in the middle is 2 layers, and then at the bottom is 3 layers. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for like a nice gradient, kind of ombre gradiated, God, why can't I say that? Effect. Oh yeah, and this is also the swirly one, but this one is over, so this is the red clay. And then, yeah, I went a bit, I thought this might be, so I did like very thick layers and like let it drip, and then also did very like kind of thin layers at the top. So I'm looking forward to see how this one, it's more like abstract design. And yeah, so this is one stroke kind of going all the way around, getting thinner and thinner as at the bottom it's much thicker and at the top is thinner, so I'm hoping that is nice. As well as, so this is the same just on the black clay. And oh yeah, this is the same kind of feathered brush strokes going up, but you can't see here very well, but I overlaid the slip at the bottom here so that it kind of overlaps between each of the strokes. So I'm hoping to get kind of a thicker, more opaque clay layer there, whereas the rest will be thin, so I think that'll give a nice pattern. And it's dripped a bit here, but you know, I quite like it when it drips randomly. It kind of shows, you know, that it's yeah, that it's quite like handmade. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking of like cherry blossoms kind of going up the side. I think I might start using a kind of a wooden potter's knife and see how that goes. Okay, so I think I need something a bit more sharp. Let's try just a needle. So that's what it kind of looks like. I really should have a photo for reference, but this is just a test, you know. It's okay. I'll think of like some better ways to do this, but for now we're good. So I like it a bit more rough, to be honest, when it, you know, is not so like girly and flowery. But yeah, let's see if you can see that. I think when I come to do it, if I do like how it fires, I think I'll probably, yeah, make it a bit more random. One of my favourite places I went to on holiday was Iceland. It's such a magical, if you ever get, I mean, whenever we can travel again, if you ever get the chance to go to Iceland, you won't regret it. It's a completely beautiful, magical place. So a lot of my pottery inspiration is from there, actually. And so this is, I'm just going to wipe the rim. This design is going to be kind of inspired by my kind of time in Iceland. So in Iceland they have a lot of kind of icebergs, and we went in winter, so there was a lot of snow, and also they have these kind of completely magnificent waterfalls. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. So I'm thinking of doing, probably using this tool again, can you see? Yeah. And doing some downward motions to mimic the waterfalls, and then probably some more like mountainous landscapes, because they have a lot of rock and kind of black lava and stuff, so it'd be nice to see the black clay showing through the slip. So let's have a go. So that looks quite nice actually, kind of mimicking the waterfall. And then I think what I'm going to do is just try to do some kind of more look like the mountainous kind of terrain. So they have a lot of rocks and show you that. Yeah, so this is the waterfall and these are kind of the mountainous lands, kind of landscapes you get, kind of around the glaciers, and I really like how that's turned out. Yeah, so I'm going to see how these fire. Yeah, hopefully that's a new design. I'll let you guys know how these get on. Okay, right, I think I'll leave it there guys for this week, but I hope everyone has an amazing weekend, and yeah, I'll be back next week. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but we're focusing a lot on the next shop update, which will be in November, sometime in November. I hope this goes out before then, but yeah, we're just doing a lot of computer work and that kind of boring stuff for that. But yeah, but the shop will be live with new kind of pottery I've made in Singapore and also new pottery I'm making here. Yeah, so it's blankearth.co.uk if you want to sign up to my mailing list, if you want to be notified when that goes live. Yeah, so we're kind of thinking about ways of how to package up the pottery really nicely for you guys, like taking into account the environment and stuff. So I'll take you along for that anyway, so I'll share that with you. But anyway, I'll have a good one guys. I'll see you later.